And I forgot to put my mic in the right place. Pro streamer over here. Just fixing the light. How is everyone? Oh no, that's not okay. That's a bit uncomfortable. Let's have a look. How's that? Can you all hear me? Beep boop. Hey Andrew, how you doing? It's your first time joining my stream, isn't it, Andrew? Isn't it? Well, very welcome. Kind of makes me think I should play your game. Did you? Oh wait, no, you didn't submit to this round, did you? Did you? You did. Congratulations. There's not many of you. Thanks for the link. I'll get it up in a second. Just gonna wait a minute to see if anyone else joins us. Usually quite quiet at the start though, picks up a bit later. Alright, let's have a look. Submissions. How are you doing, by the way? What time of day is it where you're at? Is it afternoon? Is it morning? $3 p.m. That puts you in Eastern time. I'm not going to assume you're in New York, but somewhere on the East Coast. Prime Line, love it. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Ah, builds. 2 Mac builds, but no Linux build. Ah, I am disappointed. Is there no web build at all? Let's have a look. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, I hope I can get it to work on Linux. Give me 1 second. I like running Windows games through Steam. That helps with the virtualization. Right, so library, games, add non-Steam game. Hop on in here. Where is it? Has it not finished downloading yet? Is there Prime Line? Oh, right at the bottom. You have no idea if the Windows version works. Well, this is going to be exciting. Oh, it's Unity. It probably will. Good. Okay, let's go grab this. So we are looking at home, desktop, Primeline, and Primeline exe. Where did that go? There, it's right at the top. Okay, add selected programs. And there it is. Let's have a go, see if this works. That's not a good start. Okay, let's try once more. Nope. Sorry, my friend. That's a no for today's stream. I'll try and have a play of it on Windows later. Let's have a quick look. I think the next person on my list was Epic Noob. Let's see if they've got a game I can play. With the web build. Excellent. The sound. And have you played this one already, Andrew? Please take your time. You won't get to enjoy all the sound effects and other surprises if you don't. Okay, slowly. Fine. Spacebar or enter next line. Freeze text effects. Holding the F key. Restore by releasing the F key. And some credits. And some binary. Interesting. I am intrigued. Always with the I should definitely say epilepsy warning. Ooh, spoilers then. I'll try not to go too fast. I've been expecting you. Oh yes, you have. Good. Let me tell you a story. I can't hear any sound yet. I'm sure it's going to start shortly. I'm sure it's going to be loud. Ah, here we are. This is Epic Noob. What is he looking for? I know I put it somewhere. There it is. Hopefully it's not too late. This is good. Why am I doing story-driven games on stream? I am terrible at reading out loud. And bye. An old game console. 1 week later. Okay, so the sound is quite quiet. Let me just up that a bit. It's finally here! He opens the box and looks inside. Ooh. It was a big grey box with a crimson red wolf and 2 X's for eyes. That sounds like Luke Wolf's logo. Time to figure out what you are and who made you. He turned on his computer. And he releases the power button. And what just happened? Electricity surged from the console to the computer, causing an explosion! The explosion was just big enough to destroy the computer and part of Epic Noob's apartment. What the heck just happened? The console does not look damaged, and I just bought this computer last week, so what can it be? It's like electricity just came out of the console, even though it's not plugged in. As he was thinking to himself how that happened, the doorbell rang. Xander Woods. Hey, is anyone here? Are you injured? Yeah, I'm here. And no, I don't think I got hurt. Why don't you come inside and I can explain? As Xander Woods walks into the apartment. What the heck just happened here? Just a small explosion. You know, casual. Small? Explosion? How? I don't know myself. How did you get that? Underwoods points at the console next to the now damaged computer. Epic Noob starts to explain what happened to Xanderwoods and how he has gotten it. Just then, Xanderwoods remembered something. I recognize that thing. Why are you calling it a thing? Because it's not a games console. It's sentient. It can think. That explains my computer frying, but how do you know That thing then. I used to work for a company called Crimson Red Games. I had seen some schematics lying around my manager's office. I thought they were just plans to create a games console until I learned the truth. As Zanderwood started to explain the true nature of the console, his phone went off. Shoot! They know I know about the thing and where it is. Who texted you? Crimson Red Games, now known as Creation++ Games. What does it say? Zanderwood shows him the text. We are always watching. Zanderwood started to panic. Give me your phone. Zanderwood takes Epic Noob's phone. Why did you throw it off the balcony? Oh, the smash sound was good. They know where we are. We need to go somewhere safe. Many hours later. As they made their way into the safe house. Of course, safe house. Everyone's got one. Get inside now. Okay, put the console in this box. What is the box and who is out there? They sent agents to track us down, and that thing was built with a tracker, but the box disables the console. Good. Very good. The agents can't get us in here. Why? This place is off the map. It breaks them. It's like a place does not exist to them. Who are you, really? I don't know what you mean. I'm Zanderwood. Explain why is this all happening to me? Sit down. Let me tell you a little story. As Zanderwood explained how this is happening to Epic Noob, started to question him. Why did you steal the thing? What is the purpose? What is it used for? Fine, but you'll be dragged deeper into this. I am with you all the way. Project AA, not going to read the whole code, codenamed Crimson Wolf, was an attempt at giving an object artificial life. And not just like computer AI. More specifically, it was an attempt to create free will. They had completed Crimson Wolf a while back, but they thought it was a failure. Until a few top-level employees started to mess with it and mysteriously vanished. Once they knew it worked, it was placed in a containment under lock and key in Area 256A3. I overheard talk of giving it a body to control. That's when I knew it had to stop. I had to stop it. I swiped a keycard and grabbed Crimson Wolf and ran. When I knew I was safe, I tossed it into a sea, hoping it would sink to the bottom and decay. I should have known it would not do that. Somehow, someone found it and listed it online for a few bucks. That is how you found it. It dislikes other electronics. Of course. What about the agents? They are advanced AI and they are programmed for certain tasks. Right now, it is getting Crimson Wolf back using whatever means necessary. Quick tea break. The box is made of a hyper-concentrated electric gravity pulse. It works like an EMP, but in reverse, instead of shutting it down with a burst of electromagnetic interference. Cool. That's solid. I just realized I haven't got the Steam chat. Give me 1 second. Oh, not there at all. Sorry, just give me 1 second. I'm needing to figure something out quickly. I'm trying to stream to Steam at the same time as Twitch. but for some reason it's not connected my event. No idea. Oh, I'll have to check that out later. Oh, there it is. Cool. No idea what I did, but it's working now. Okay, cool. Great. Where were we? The EMP. Okay. It disables its function by stopping the electric flow from within, and the house is just a line of code and a GPS jammer. Line of code explain, do you mean you created the agents? Ooh, yeah, they said the AI was for a new game, but what they meant to say was the AI was for androids. What about Crimson Wolf? Did you make that too? No, I did not make that. I was one of the scientists that was advising the group under orders from the higher-ups. Now I have seen my mistakes and I must stop this madness. How do we do that? I know a person. Meanwhile, at Creation++ Games, Claire. We need to get Project AA back. It is our possession at any means necessary. I will be giving a reward to whoever gets it back here safely. Zach, I volunteer. Claire, you better not disappoint me. You got it. Back at the safe house. Gear up, we are leaving in the morning. Early the next morning. Wake up, we got to go. What's going on? We've got to get out of here. Who is there? Them. I thought they could not see this place. They look different. Oh no, they finally cracked it. I will distract them. Go to this location. It looks like an old warehouse, but there is a button hidden on the wall where you get into the safe place. Hurry, go. As Xanderwoods was creating a distraction, Epic Noob slipped away with the Crimson Wolf without being noticed. A few hours later. I finally made it. Now, where is the button Xanderwoods was talking about? As Epic Noob is looking, he saw something out of the corner of his eye. There it is. When Epic Noob presses the button, the floor opens up to reveal a lift. He quickly steps on the lift, and the lift goes down. Nice sound effect. Greetings, Master Xanderwoods. Oh, Android says this. Greetings, Master Xanderwoods told me you would be here. Quickly, put the Crimson Wolf in this box and lock it so we can make sure it's stored safely. Who are you? My name is Fade. My name stands for Friendly AI Dedicated Environment. Is Xanderwoods in trouble? No. Where is he? I will bring up his location now. 100 meters, 50 meters. How did he move so fast? 25 meters, 10 meters. Epic Noob heard a noise coming from above them. My scanners have picked up motion from the warehouse. Can you see who it is? Scanning commences in 3, 2, 1. My scanners indicated it is Master Xanderwoods, but he looks injured. Can I go help him? No. Master told me never to open the lift for anyone, including him. If it's him, he will press the button. Are you okay? Do you need help? Thanks, but no thanks. Fade will take care of everything. A few hours later. Oh, this story is longer than I thought. How long have we been streaming? Half an hour almost. I'm going to have to get on with the game soon. What happened to Xanderwoods? I got ambushed by some agents. But no time to chat. We have to make a plan. Okay, so what's the plan? We stay here for the night. In the morning, we gear up and have to figure out how to get to this location of the forest. One of my friends will meet us there. What's so important about your friend? You will see. Night. Fade, engage night mode. Night mode engaged. Later in the night. Fade, engage card creation for Night Crimson Wolf. Scanning in 3, 2, 1. Creating card in 3, 2, 1. Creation finished. Early the next morning. Wake up, everyone! That's hilarious. What? Just woke 5 minutes? 5 more minutes, Mom. Wake up! Thud. I'm up. Get ready, we're leaving in a few hours. 1 hour later. Would you like to take Fade with you? I thought we could go now. I can upload a copy of him on a spare phone I have as a personal AI assistant. So do you want to take Fade? I'm going to say no. Do it yourself. We need to get there as fast as possible. We leave in 1 hour. Make sure you get everything that you brought, and I will also give you a bag of supplies for the trip. Got it. You ready? I'm leaving. Cool, Andrew. Thanks for stopping by. You ready? I'm leaving because I'm leaving. Yes, I'm ready. The sooner we get this thing into safe hands, the better. Hey, Xanderwoods, did we make it in time? Yes, he will be here in a minute. Master of Dimensions. Hey, Xanderwoods, long time no see. Good to see you. Who is that? His name is Epic Noob. He came upon the Crimson Wolf somehow. And we have been running from Creation++ games ever since. Oh, really? You've been running now, have you? What? 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 How did they find us? They must have put the tracker on the Crimson Wolf. But anyway, Fade, I thought you were scanning the area. I didn't take Fade. I left Fade behind. Yes, forgive me. I could not detect anything on my scanners. How nice reunion. Now time for business is at hand. Hand over Crimson Wolf and nothing will happen to you. I will never do that. Fine. Have it your way. As Zack calls the agent, Xanderwoods quickly installed the Crimson Wolf into his body. Ooh. Use it now. Got it. I call upon the power of Crimson Wolf now. Ooh. Excellent. Attack this man. If you were thinking you could get to me with that wrong, then you're wrong. My agents will destroy the wolf pet before it has time to get to me. Master of Dimensions thought to himself, what should I do? Send the Crimson Wolf through the portal, send Crimson Wolf around, send Crimson Wolf over, send Crimson Wolf under. Let's go through the portal. The Crimson Wolf jumped into the portal and then returned behind Zack. Nice doggy. Call off your agent's attack and I might let you live. Fine. Now tell us everything you know about your boss. I am no snitch. Crimson Wolf? Alright. Her name is Claire. She's around 25, blonde, blue eyes. She sent me to get that thing. I don't know what it's for. Are you sure that's the truth? Yes. Crimson Wolf, get him. What? I thought you said you were not going to kill me. I said I would let you live, not in what condition. Stop this now. Relax, I have my reasons. Master of Dimensions whispers to Epic Noob. I know that's not all he knows. That's enough. Let him crawl back to his boss. What just happened? We just defeated a field agent from Creation++ games named Zack. I get that, but your wolf can use portals? Yes, the same as me. Time I get going. Thanks, Sanderwoods. You're welcome. Hope to see you soon. Bye. Come on, boy. Did the Crimson Wolf just go into one of your cards? Yes. Bye, everyone. Meanwhile, back at Creation++ Games. Do you have the Crimson Wolf? No. What do you mean, no? I mean, the Crimson Wolf now has a body and a master with full control over the Crimson Wolf. What? How did you let that happen? It's not my fault. The Wolf's master can control dimensional portals, and so can the Wolf. It just popped up behind me. I gave you so many chances, and still you fail me. This is your last chance. If you fail me again, I'll be disposing you in and replacing you with someone more useful. I won't fail you again. Good. Now get started. You need to figure out where they are. Yes, ma'am. To be continued. Ah, epic noob. Well done. That was very entertaining. Cool. I'll rate and comment later. Ah. Right. Let's get this show actually started, shall we? Okay, what are we working on today? A level editor. So far we've got a scene where we can draw tiles. We can switch which tile we're drawing, and we can remove them. Not yet brilliant, but it works. So the next thing we need to do is we need to store and save the drawn tiles so that we can export the level. Now, the problem is we have a starting point where these tiles are already drawn. So I might need to figure out if there's a way I can scan the tile map and get the existing tiles. That's probably the first thing I'm going to try to do. So in our tile map painter, let's create in here or somewhere else. I think let's create this somewhere else. Let's create a new class. And we're going to call this level save. And we're going to make this serializable. And we're going to give it not a dictionary because dictionaries aren't serializable. We're going to give it an array of tiles. And we're just going to do background tiles for now. Let's call this public tile. No, this will be a vector array. We just need to store the vector positions. Is that what we're storing? I need to have a look at the tile map. So we are painting with tiles, and they are base tiles. On the tile map, we can't see anything because this is Unity code. Excellent. We can get tiles from a position, and that gives us a tile. Vector3 int. So in order to recreate everything, we need to know what the tile is, and we need all of the vector3 int positions of that tile. Okay, so I think we do want to store vectors in that case. So let's do vector3 int and an array. And we'll call this ground tiles. And do we need a constructor? Let's just leave it as that for now. So we have our level editor class. We're going to start by, how are we going to do this? This is going to be on start. We are going to create a new level save. Okay, and let's do some logging. On paint tile, we're going to log the selected tile position, because I want to know what that looks like. Okay, cool. So those are world coordinates. Great. Okay, so what's our top corner? Our top corner here is -8, 3 to 9, 3, -8, -6, 9, 6. So let's go from -8, -6 to 9, 3. Make a note of those. Just going to put them in here for now, under some temp stuff. Private vector 3, min position equal to, what was it? -8, -6. And we're going to do another one for our max position. Which is going to be 9, 3. And what we're going to do is we're going to draw those. We're going to fill them with the background tile. So let's just quickly store what our background tile is as well, which is going to be a tile base. Is that what I want? Yeah. Background tile. And we are going to do for each, and we're going to start with X. So we're going to do nope, we're not going to do for each, we're going to do a while loop. We're going to do is it while? For. So bad with my loops. Okay, I'll do a for. So our upper is going to be min position.x. No, max position.x minus min position.x. That's the difference in x values. I'm going to call this variable x. I don't like I and j. So for all of our x coordinates, and then we're going to do this again for all of our y coordinates. And then we are going to paint we're just doing a vector 3-point. Okay, so I'm just going to do point is equal to new vector 3 x y 0. And we're going to paint tile. That's fine. We'll just select the current tile. I'm going to do swap tile frame. No. Okay, we can just set tile and tile map. Okay, let's do that. Tile equal to background tile, and current tile map is equal to get map from tile, background tile. That's not right, is it? I need an editor tile. Let's just hard code it then. Tile map background. I will be cleaning all of this up later. We should have some music on. And then we're going to paint tile point. We jammin' with Zuraith. Hey buddy. How's it going?
Ja, da haben Sie recht.
Zaccavelli, straight in there. Cool. I'm not actually running the game right now. Let's get that opened up. I should have a command for that. Okay, I mean that's awful. There they are. Is that me? I can't even tell, is that? Yep, there we go. We've got our avatars in the house. Zach, you can just post anything in the chat and it'll pop up.
Ja, da haben Sie recht.
There we go. Vicious Zaccavelli with his nail bat. Oh. I just killed the sound? No, YouTube's just being rubbish. Ooh, the heat is on. If only there was an excuse, but you know, I made this game, so I apparently am the best at it. You know what? It should be rigged, Zach. It should be rigged. Hey! Ah, Zuraith, I love your old man. Such style, such character. Whereas Zachavelli's in his pink vest. Right. Okay, I think what I want to do is I want to clear out this grid. So let's just select everything and delete. And then I think, where's my painter? Here. So background tile, that's the map. What's going on in here? Excellent. The battle continues. Where are my tiles? Oh, of course. Honestly, you take a week off and you forget literally everything. Ground rule tile. I think I want the wall rule tile. Yeah, I think that's the one. Okay, let's see what that does. The two crown. Zach, it's not your day. Can you challenge yourself? Try it, Zach. Try challenging yourself. See what happens. Oh. Okay, so it did something. I don't think it did what I wanted it to do. Ah, okay. The offset. Cool. So I want vector 3 point equals new vector 3. And that needs to be added to the minimum. Do I add it on this side? Plus vector minimum position. I think that's it. Yes, I built that error code just for Bay. And he has never tried it. He has never done it. He has failed me. Less than or equal to. This is it, right? This is something he would do. That is why the command. I'm doing good, Zereth. Thanks. Thank you for asking. What was today? Oh, today is the day that I... why is that not working? Yeah. Today is the day that I streamed to Steam for the first time. But yeah, I've been working out how to set up streaming, broadcasting content to Steam for Next Fest, and so this stream is going to Twitch, Steam, YouTube, and Twitter all at once. You can imagine it's a mess. I mean, no one's watching it on Steam. Why would they? How would they even know about it? But it's there, and it works, so it's possible. Okay, so that's the level setup done. And the painting still works. Great. So now I want to do some logging. Not logging. I want to, what's the word? I want to track where I place tiles so that I can save them. And so what I need to do is I need, first of all, to store my save data somewhere. So let's create a private level save. We're going to call this current level save. And I'm going to set that here. Then, whenever we paint something, I need to store it. Ah. We're setting the tile here, and this is also where we're going to store it. So let's go with current level save, ground tiles, add, oh, that's not going to work. The silly arrays in C# need to have their size instantiated. So I'm going to have to make it a list, I think. Okay. So our ground tiles are going to have to be a list of type vector3 int. Let's go with that. Okay, so let's also do some debugging in here and see if that's worked. So, our current level save. Nope. Nothing in ground. Oh. It's not drawn anything. Null reference exception. Line 73. Oh, haven't initialized it. There. Always something. It's crazy how code I wrote just a couple of months ago that I pulled into my latest project, I could automatically see the things that could be improved and refactored. Yeah. I mean, you're always learning, Zeraith. Look at that. 180 ground tiles. That can't possibly be right. Right, quick maths. We have a width of 17 and a height of, oh no, 18 by 10, 180. Yup, that's a lot of tiles. Just for a blank canvas. Shucks, I did not think that these arrays would get that big that quickly. But fine. Okay. So what do I want to do next? Let's have a look if this list changes when I draw. Yep, more things being added. Cool. Now that in and of itself is not right, because let's just do, rather than just adding something, let's create a new method. Let's call it update level save tile, and we're going to pass in the selected tile. And what we need to do is we need to remove the existing tile if there is one. So to do that, let's do current level save dot ground tiles dot first or default. Oh, it's been so long since I've done any link. Do I put a query in there? I'm going to have to look up the most basic thing in link. Dun, dun, dun. Pro coder. Very good. Excellent coding. What's my query? Okay, yeah, it is just a simple query string. Okay. So let's do name. Let's call this one vector. Oh, is there contains? Yep, there's a contains. Let's just use that one instead. So what does contains return? So if it contains, we want to remove. Oh, this is so much easier. No querying. Fantastic. And then we add it. Okay. So that means in theory, my array should not grow when I paint more. Okay, so ground tiles 180. Cool, still 180. And if we go look at the bottom, yep, it's reordering them. Oh, that's good. Right, next up, we need to get layers. Nope, tile types. We're gonna have ground tiles and wall tiles. Ground tiles and wall tiles. We don't want to be checking which set of tiles this should go in our class. So instead, we should have a method in here that can do that heavy lifting for us. And this is just going to be called store placed tile. And this is going to need a vector3 int, of course, and which tile. But what do I care about from the tile? I'm just going to pass a string in for now. Yeah, let's do that. So let's do first the tile. So that's going to be string tile name. Machiavelli, I've only just seen your comment on the stream chat, on the Steam chat. Oh, awful. Cool. So the tile name and the vector3 int position. Okay, this is getting complicated now. So this is going to have to remove the tile from both arrays. No, because I've got the tile name. Okay, right. Let's one thing at a time. Do current level save dot store place tile, and this is going to take tile dot name Have you noticed if Unity hangs or crashes more since you started using Rider? Now, I don't think I ever used Unity without Rider. So the short answer is no. I have not noticed a change. I have noticed that Unity hangs or crashes less on my new computer. It's weird because sometimes, because you obviously even right now I switch back into Unity, and I've got my compiling down here, and it's done. So I still obviously have that delay. Rider is supposed to, when I force save in Rider, automatically update Unity, but often it doesn't actually trigger the recompile until I switch the window and Unity is active on my desktop. But sometimes it does. So sometimes it's already recompiled when I come back to Unity, and I cannot work out what the difference is. No idea. But it's definitely faster. Unity crashes less. It still crashes like 2 times a week, maybe. So I don't know. I'm not sure if it's Rider's fault or if it's just Unity gets hung up or if I don't take good care of it, but it's all right. It works well enough. So what are we doing here? So painting tile, store place tile. I'll set up an analogous remove as well. And I'll just have that hanging for now. So yeah, so right now we're only checking ground tiles, but I'm going to need to do a quick check for which map we want. So let's do a quick private, and this is going to return a list vector3 int, and it's going to be called get layer from tile. We're going to take a string for the tile name. And we're just going to return ground tiles for now. So now we're going to do tile layer is equal to get layer from tile. We're going to pass the tile name in. And then I'm going to switch these. So the idea is that we can get passed in a tile and we'll know exactly which tile layer we want. Now, let's leave that for now. That's getting our ground tiles, which contains it, remove it, and add it. I need to still do a mapping. So what are the actual tile names? Okay. Ground rule tile. And wall rule tile. Okay. This is going to get messy quick, but I'm just going to write it and refactor it later because I don't really feel like I benefit much from trying to work out the exact structure of the code off the bat. So let's just rename this quickly, and we're going to call this one get place layer, and another one for get remove layer. And can I copy that? Huh, didn't need all of that. Okay, so let's do just an if statement, which might be better off being a switch statement, but I don't know that yet. So if tile name is equal to ground rule tile, this is the remove layer. If we're placing a ground rule tile, then we want to remove a wall rule tile. So we're going to return wall tiles. Otherwise, do the ground tiles. I'm going to do the same logic down here, but switch it around. So for the place one, if I'm a ground rule tile, I want the ground rule tile. Okay, so that's giving us one layer or the other. So we're going to get both. We're going to get place layer and remove layer. Okay, let's see. Oh, didn't stop Unity from running. Okay. Now we should have, okay, wall tiles are 180. Now as I paint ground tiles, excellent. So my ground tiles are increasing, but my wall tiles aren't decreasing. So that's interesting. What's happening in here? They are reshuffling, Why is that? So the remove layer contains, so we're removing it, and the place layer we're adding it. Ah, that's why. Because silly me, I'm calling the same function twice. Look at that. This number is going up, this number is going down. If I switch it over, they go back. Sick. I've got one layer. It's magic, I know. However, now I'm going to break my magic by starting to place some platforms. There we go. All broken. And look, my wall tiles. I've got 200 now. Okay. That just means I need another layer to track. So let's add another one. I'm going to call this one platform tiles. And for platform tiles, what are we going to do with this one? So this is the part where a switch statement will be helpful, I think. But not yet. Let's just make it a dirty if for now. I have no idea what this tile is going to be called. So I'm just going to call that. And finally, I'm going to return platform tiles. Oh, don't need the else. Fine. Now, is that even correct? Do I want the remove layer? I probably don't want a remove layer for platform tiles. But I'll leave it for now. I haven't looked at the no click-through UI vid yet, Zeraith. I was thinking about that today, but I didn't really have an opportunity to look through it. But you can tell I'm avoiding that bug by adding a key command to switch rather than clicking on the button. Very much cheating, but that's how I'm making this video look extra professional. Okay, let's have a look. Can't see them. I should move platform tiles higher. So unnecessary, but it makes my life easier, so let's do that. There we go. Okay, so let's just check that everything is working. Okay, so 8, 172, and then platform tile. There we go. Okay, so placing works. Now, for the first time, we're actually going to have to implement some remove logic. So, we are going to do just this one, really, I think. Remove layer. Ah, I can see. Can you see an opportunity to refactor? Because I think I can see an opportunity to refactor. Have a look at that. I think that might even work. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, and so what we're testing is platforms. Oh no! I'm pushing the buttons. I've messed up already. No drama. Okay, so draw some of these guys. Platform. Okay. Placing. Works. Great. Removing. Look at that. Do you ever get that, Zuraith, that when you're doing something and it just works without blowing up in your face every single time, that you're like, suspicious. Why is this working too easily? Nice. Okay, so we've done all the easy bits. We're basically just tracking where the tiles are being placed. Now, the thing that I want to do next, which I'm not 100% certain yet how we're going to do it. Feels like a genius, then suspicious. Yep, that's it. It's the... Wait. Where's the bug that I can't see? Cool. But the thing we're going to do next is I want to save that data. I want to serialize it and save it. Possibly to JSON? Probably to JSON? Just because I don't know what else I'd want to save it as. So let's do that. And because we can, let's have a look at our wonderful streamcasters. Oh, Zach, that was not okay. How would you say it? Would you say it JSON? Am I just mispronouncing it? Is that what you think? Actually, I don't need to open the Unity project. I just need to open the code. New window. Okay, let's have a look. Where's our serialization stuff? Probably a database class somewhere. Save data. That sounds about right. Okay, so there's a save method. Serialize field. Game data. And then a bunch of classes, I think. Okay, so player data is serializable. JSON utility to JSON game data. Okay. And then write to file. Cool. I mean, let's just copy that right as it is. JSON. Son. Yeah. I'm just gonna keep talking about Jason. He's my friend, Jason. Okay, so this is actually gonna go in the tile painter because it can't serialize itself. Ooh, what happens with those methods? Are they safe? They're probably safe. Anyway, so let's add a save function in here. Jason, keeper of the saves. Savior of Tower Offender. level save. File. I think it's system.io. Yeah, not complaining. And let's call it level.json for now. And when are we going to call this? Might add a button. Yeah, let's add a button. What's this one again now? I want transition? No, fader. Sorry, proprietary code, not for stream. Okay, let's pop a button in then. So let's call it save and call save. Why is it not liking that? Oh, because of, oh yeah, call it button then. Okay. Let's see what that does. Still playing, shouldn't do that. That's not doing what I thought. Oh, because we're in debug. There we go. Got myself a button. Place some tiles, do platforms, and hit save. Gonna put some logging in there. Now, where would that file go? Unity. Where's my Unity directory? Nope, that's not going to help. What about if I look at the log file? Yep, that's probably where that is. Config Unity 3D. LP games, tower offender, levels.json. Look at that. It's beautiful. Ah. It's so incredibly unreadable. Okay, I'm going to take that. I'm going to take that as proof of concept. Let's go with that. So, next up, we've done our level editing. We need to be able to load that scene somewhere. So let's create a new actual fully fledged level of the game. So that is scenes, levels. Let's use our level template. I should really remove all of this stuff from the level template. Is there a better level template? Yeah, that one's better. Use that one. Okay, so we already have somewhere tile map. Well, there should be one. Huh. That's weird. Yeah, there should be one in here. Grid. Okay, looks like I deleted that at some point. I thought this level doesn't need a grid. So let's get that back. Just going to delete everything from every layer. Walls, platforms. Okay, cool. So we've got an empty grid. I'm going to create a new class called Level Loader. Worst named class in history. And what this is going to do is I need a load method for starters. So tile painter. No, I'll put it in here. Because this is where I'm loading from. I might as well load it from here. So we need to do private void load. Called load data. Get a bit more specific. And to do that, we're going to use this. File level.json. And then we're going to create level data, new got that wrong, private level save level data. And that's going to be of type level save data. Okay, let's just start with that. And on start, we're going to load data. And what have we got? Where would I be checking this? Level loader. Debug. Level data. And it's all of our tiles. Look at that. Right, let's paint them. Now, in order to paint, do I want to add my tile painter class to this scene, or do I want to create a subclass? I don't need the full power of the tile painter class because, well, let's face it, I'm not going to be creating a new level Maybe I'll just do it separately in here. So what we're going to do... So we still need to be able to get our tiles from a name. Okay, opposite approach. I'm just going to put the same class in here and split them up later if I need to. And to do that, remove this level loader and add my tile painter. And I've got to fill everything in again. So tile map background, tile map platforms, camera is going to... I don't need the camera. Don't need to fill in that tile either, I don't think. I do need reference to the tiles though. Okay, so let's do background tile, wall tile, and platform tile. Which one is the... that one? No, is it not? There. Okay. So what is the function we want? Current save equals new level save. Let's add a public boolean called is editor scene. I'm going to set it to true by default. And if we have if is editor scene, do all this stuff. And otherwise, we are going to do this. Load our data. And we are going to paint all tiles. This should be fun. Okay. We're going to start up by set up tile. And then for each paint all tiles. We need our data. No, that's here. That's fine. So so much abstraction. Okay, let's just do it manually. Let's not overcomplicate things. Dot ground tiles. So we are going to set these. Our background tile. Tile map background. For each ground tile, we're going to paint the ground tile. Then we're going to set our tile to wall tile. We're going to do wall tiles. And then we're going to do platforms. What's it called? Tile map platform. Going to be very impressed if this works. Not an editor scene, so please set up our level. Oh, you can see something tiny, tiny. It placed a single tile. Look at that, how pretty. What hell's going on there then? It's all loaded correctly. Selection was modified, enumeration not possible. Is this asynchronous? Okay, I'm gonna have to debug that. Okay, so about there. bin our file read text. Data is a long, long string. And then we've got our current scene. All the data is in there already. We're painting all tiles. And then it breaks. Oh, of course. Right, yep. This painting the tile itself updates the storage. So, another if statement here. That should do the trick. There we go. It's our level. Whoop whoop. That actually worked pretty easily. Okay, so next thing. The positioning of it isn't brilliant. What's going on over here? So we're here at -2, -1. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can get him to land on the platform. Nope. Oh, because of the level bounds. Okay, let's fix those. Okay, now the positioning is right. I've got to move him back. Okay, still falling through, so let's get him a bit higher. Oh, it's an asset, Zach. The description panels. So like, you mean the level manager, this stuff? Yeah, it's basically it's an asset. It's all part of Corgi Engine. So yeah, this is like a level manager that comes with the platformer. It does look nice though. It's quite nice and readable. But there you go, look at that. I made this level in a level editor. And I'm dead. Below my stream. Ah, okay, cool. So, if you want, I can actually show you this. It's basically HTML and CSS. So I've got a an image. Where's my image? This is my background image panel, and and that's just kind of the layout. And then I've got just a bunch of HTML markup, which is positioned to put text in certain places. And then I've got some fancy JavaScript that automatically updates the text when I change things. So for example, so game, if you're looking at that, I've got a command, which is Twitch game. Which game are you playing? Bounce shot. Cool, I love bounce shot. So I just type that command into our terminal and then it updates my UI. Which is pretty cool. I do say so myself. But yeah, this is a huge waste of my time, but I enjoyed doing it, so. Yeah, and then the follower count and the new follow, they actually pull directly from Twitch. And then the recent raid, I've got a command for as well, but I've only ever been raided once, so that's not something I need to update very often. So, yeah. Been talking to Brian about learning HTML, CSS. I mean, it's quite. I find it quite fun, doing stuff with HTML, CSS. The usefulness of it is. So I would say it takes quite a little bit of learning before you can do something that actually looks nice. I've been doing it for absolutely years, and I can remember like the first year or two of me working as a web developer, I had to rely very heavily on other people's assets and tweaking them slightly to do anything that was remotely professional enough to charge someone for it. But it's not particularly difficult to understand, I think. And it's quite satisfying to make a web page from scratch. So maybe from that point of view, you'd enjoy it. But I think whether or not it's a useful use of your time, you'll have to decide, basically. But it could be a pretty fun project. To make yourself a website. Right. What's the next step? I've got a level editor and I can spawn in a specific point. I could work on actually putting walls and collisions in so that I don't fall through the floor every time. In fact, yeah, let's do that. I'm going to make a slightly bigger level though in the editor because this one's a bit too small. Oh, okay. Yeah, that would definitely be worth doing, I think. So what's on an itch page? I mean, that is pretty yeah. So if I have a look at this one and go to edit theme, So on one hand there's the theme manager, and this doesn't really require you know much. It's just picking colors and tweaking faders and things. So that wouldn't be necessary, I guess. And in edit game, when you're looking at markup, so where's the source button? So you could look at like the source for the text and do something a bit more structured with your HTML here. But even then, it's a WYSIWYG editor. What you see is what you get. So you kind of have like all the controls you need to make this part. What kind of thing are you aiming for with your itch pages? Gerald made our monthly Game Jam page with HTML and CSS. I think it looks great. So that is Jam GDFG. I mean, I can't edit this page, so I can't see what he's done custom with it. But yeah, I imagine. I think you're right. I think understanding the basics of how pages are laid out would help in making these things look nice. I think there's nothing here that you couldn't do by just using the text editor, but potentially you'd have more of an understanding of what you want to do with it and what's possible to do with it. But yeah, no, have a crack at it. Feel free to send me any questions you've got along the way. But like, there's so many guides on the internet and so many like, you know, very specific tutorials and courses that are just, you know, world class, that I can't imagine you needing much help with that. I mean, mine's not much better than that, right? It's basically the same. Now, I will agree with you, Gerald's actual page looks stunning. So, would there be a link to him in an earlier jam? No, it's always hosted by you. Gerald Burke. Am I spelling that wrong? Probably. Is it a T? Unless he's changed his handle. There, is that it? Oh, of course, yeah, Gerald's Keys. That's definitely one of his. I mean, this does look very professional, very nice. Oh, thanks, Itch. That's really helpful. Oh, this is awful. Can't even format your HTML properly. Is that the same? Oh, whatever. I've not looked at doing custom formatting for these pages. User links. This still looks pretty formatted. I doubt this is customly written by him. Anyway, getting very sidetracked here. But yeah, if you can see potential value in it, then I recommend it. I think it's always good to have a good understanding of how, you know, basics on the websites work, because there'll always be a potential for you to, you know, do marketing or promotion online with websites and stuff like that. So, oh, nope, didn't want that. Oh, I need to watch that video, Zoowraith. Okay, let's do a slightly big, whatever. Don't care if it's ugly for now. Okay, let's make that nice and big. And put some platforms in there. Okay, where is my save button? There. Okay, so that's fine, but if I go this way, whoop, there goes the floor. So, what do I want to do about that? What if I duplicate all of the wall tiles on another layer with collisions? I think that's what I want to try. It feels hacky, but it feels like a simple solution. So I need tile map walls, I think it's called. Yep, walls. So we're doing this in the tile painter. I want a tile map walls. Longy! What's up with your internet? Is that at your house?
Ja, da haben Sie recht.
Oh, very nice. Riot Shield and mallet. Is that a mallet? Baseball bat, more like it. What? Oh, because it's Longy Dev. Oh, that's so annoying. Yeah, I had somebody playing... Zoowraith just wanders into the scene. Ooh, got that crit. Nice. Sorry, Longy, you have been demoted. Machiavelli, you have been relieved of your dunce hat. You've carried it for the last 2 hours. Nice. Okay, what are we doing? Something hacky for sure. Lucky. Yes, that is the entirety of the game. Very much luck-based. Have I implemented gambling yet? I can't remember. Probably haven't. Oh, I need like a help command. Is it called balance? 200 battle bucks. Yeah, nice. I wish there was something I could spend them on. So basically, what am I doing? I basically want, whenever I'm painting a tile that is a wall tile, I want it to be stored in 2 different places. Maybe I just do that directly in here. God, I love the block capitals. Oh, look at GameDev, the command pro. He even knows how to check. I see. I wrote myself a help command. I just didn't remember what it was called. Oh, Zach's back for his hat. Oh, tense. Oh. Longy, you'll be able to know by the color of your hat how this ended if you don't see the battle. Oh, Zach has a crown. How does it feel? Used your lag switch on him. Well done. Oh no! I don't even have to do it in storage. I can do it in painting. Oh, brainwave. Come on. Tile equals wall tile. For each wall tile, paint tile, wall tile. This is really inefficient, but let's go with that. So we're going to go with background and walls. Could it be so simple? Could it really? Sorry, Longy. It was Zach. He gotcha. Now, Longy, if you really want to make your humiliation complete, what you want to do is you want to challenge Nightbot, and you want to lose to Nightbot. It's never been done. 4 crowns and 1 cap. Is it possible? Or will Nightbot be relegated to the lowest of the low? Don't do it, Longy. Don't do it. Oh, he takes the lead. He gets the crit. Oh no, double crit. What's gonna happen? He takes the victory! Unbelievable, the crowd goes wild. And Zachavelli loses his crown for some unknown reason. Oh, my game is so buggy. Oh. So funny. Love it. Sorry, Machiavelli, you've been dethroned. Part of the Crown Club. Man, hilarious. Who says buggy games aren't fun? Ah! Ah! Look at that! It was so easy. Only one line of code needed. And I thought it was going to be a nightmare. Love it. Okay. Thanks, Zuraith. Fantastic. Excellent cheerleading. Okay, what's next? I think... Do I want to place the spawn point? That's going to be a bit complicated. That's not even technically on the tile map. For the level to be a complete level, I need to be able to place the player spawn, the hero spawn, and the hero win situation. And at some point I'm going to have to be able to place the diamonds as well. Those are all going to be really fiddly bits. So... Also we need to implement dragging, so we can actually drag the camera around and not just be limited to a specific square. Then we need to be able to actually save multiple levels rather than just have a single level that the editor works on. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think maybe let's tackle something difficult, like player spawn. Have you been bitten by the feature creep bug? I mean, always. I'm always itching for features. Because the bugs, they've bitten me, and it itches. But what do you mean specifically? I mean, it's a level editor. I'm still thinking I'm doing the basic MVP for a level editor. Like, you can't have a level without a player position, a hero position, a hero destination, and I mean the diamonds are new, they're kind of like an optional extra. You don't necessarily need to have them. I mean there's loads that I could end up doing with this, but hey, cheers for dropping by, Longy. Hope hope your internet gets better. Of course that's not going to happen. I hope that at some point your parents decide to get better internet. Have a good night. Like I ever released a game, lol. Yeah. So I think Tower Offender does not need a level editor, period. But I feel like I want to make a level editor, and also I feel like making levels is hard, and if I have some way of outsourcing that work, either to friends or to the general public, then that will add a lot of value to Tower Offender. Yep. I think so too. Podcasters? What do you feel, Zach, that you don't fit in the friends category? Is that how you identify now? You are no longer, you know, a friend or an acquaintance. You are just a podcaster. It's a hierarchy. Okay. Yes, Zach, you are at the very nearly top of the list of people that I cannot wait to see what you come up with, given a level editor. I think the only one that beats you in terms of I'm terrified to see what you'll come up with is Fresh, because man, Fresh comes up with ideas. Okay, cool. Right, so let's just make a start for player spawn and then see how far we get. It's not that hard, Zereth. You just place a few tiles. What's the worst that could happen? Anarchy. I like it. Zereth ends up spawning 17 players. Yeah. I'm really looking forward to catching up with Brian. I've meant to have a chat with him this week, but like he's been working on his level editor and I've really wanted to steal some of his ideas because it looks like his is working really well. Okay, so what are we doing? We need to create a new tile for player spawn. That's the first thing. Take it one step at a time and we'll figure it out sooner or later. So, let's go with scriptables, editor tiles, and we'll call this one player spawn. Is this for your RPG that you're making? Okay, so we want... Don't even have a name for this guy. This is going on a new layer. Okay. So, where is my file map painter layer? Let's create one called not interactables. What am I thinking about? They're like almost like game elements? Let's just call it elements. No idea what else to call it. What's your idea, Zeraith? Share with the group. Okay, I need to pick a temporary tile to draw that will signify a player spawn. See what we can find. just go with this one for now. And the item frame image is going to be that. Now, do I have to drag it into the item frame? Yes. So, in there. Either random attacks that take up the screen, or if you click on an enemy, then it will kind of go into a GUI battlefield and you can click on damage points of the enemy. Yeah, could work. What do you mean by the random attacks? As in just you're walking around and like the Pokemon style, you start flashing and a battle comes up. Yeah, that's not good. That's not what we want. So we need... What do we need? I think we need another layer. But we're not really going to put this on a tile map. This needs to be something slightly different. But we need to paint it visually. So for the sake of painting it visually, let's just do that for now. So let's add tile map elements. There's no hero avatar, of course there isn't, so I don't know if you are clicking on things or are just in the scene for an amount of time. Did get attacked. Yep. I think I see the difficulty now. You're not actually on the screen as a character, you're not moving around. I feel like the clicking around is more of a fair way to do attacks than random timer. Maybe. It depends on what the game loop is. Because if there's like a certain number of things you want to do on a screen, then the fact that you could get attacked at any click kind of pushes you towards like being focused and like being sparing with your clicking. Yeah. I mean, really, the answer is going to develop as you develop your game and the game feel, more so than you just decide right now and that's what it's going to be. Maybe you could just start it with just a random timer and see how that feels. And then when you know more about your gameplay, you can decide whether or not there's some other thing that triggers it. Exactly. Because the thing is, it's also about pacing. If an attack could happen randomly at any time, that kind of forces the player to be faster because they want to get through the things that they want to do without being interrupted by attacks. Whereas if it's like interaction based, certain interactions could trigger it. It slows the player down into thinking about their decisions more. So depending on what you pick, it changes basically how people play your game. That's still happening. Did I not hook it up? That'll be it. Oh. Get map from tile. I like value. This is a switch statement. You might not have seen these before. Okay, cool. So this is the first time we're having a limited tile. But this should only be able to have a single placement. Okay, so it says 1 there, but it's not decreasing. So why is that not happening? So I've got my editor item frame. All this is doing is some event stuff. So where is the count happening? Update trap display. That's color base. Update arrows. Get current item count. Oh, you know I'm only trolling Zach. I mean, it is essentially the exact same thing as an if statement, just more compact. So update trap display. Get if the current item count is greater than 0. Add that. Where is this coming from? UI item frame on enable. Okay, so on trap selected should be calling that. Update trap display. Yeah, so it is being triggered. Oh, I can't be bothered to think this through. Let's just step through it. Cheers, Zach. See you later. Have a nice dinner. Okay, so tabbing through triggers it. That's what we want. But placing does not. It's not an update, this is event-based stuff. So I think this is my problem. So it's on, I've got on trap selected doing an update, but I've not got the other two. I need to also do an update on the display when I place and remove stuff. So editor item manager. I've got on tile selected, which is happening on set current trap. Okay. I am not doing anything on paint and remove. Have a quick think. How is the trap manager dealing with that? Next trap, previous trap, multiple traps, awake. Initialize, start, enable, disable, blah 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 blah. Too many classes. Who wrote this crap? No, that was me. Oops. Okay. Tower factory. Okay, cool. So I just have to create 2 new events in the tile painter. I'm going to do them right at the top. Public static event action. I don't think I want to pass anything to it. Just do on tile placed. I'm just going to do placed. It's the wrong word, but that's fine. On tile placed and on tile. Oh, actually, I do this. Oh, nice. Learning the dark magic of the C#. Okay. And then paint tile. We are going to do... I think we don't have to do anything in the if statement, so we're going to just do here. On tile placed. Invoke. And similarly here, I'm going to do on tile removed. Invoke. What? What have I done wrong now? Can I just not spell? Probably that. So I've added the 2 new actions. Let's respond to them. On tile placed. On tile. Oh, nope. And what are the methods that we want to call? Oh, just update chapter display. Is that going to work? Okay, no. Just want the frame selectable in there. Okay. So what is that? That is... I don't even have it at this point. Ugh. Frustrating. Where is the tile? Oh. Is it just... editor tile SO. Okay. Do I have one of those in here? No. Where are they coming from? So, on tile selected. Okay. Scriptable objects. It is a scriptable object. But basically, I'm just done stupid things with interfaces. I'm doing an action iframe. Basically, for this UI element, because this is something that I use in my game as well, I've got two different types of scriptable objects. One of them is towers or traps, and the other one is editor tiles. But I wanted to use the same kind of selection mechanism to pick between drawing tiles on in an editor and also in the game selecting which traps you're placing. And so I've created an interface, and I've got two scriptable objects implementing that interface, and hilarity ensues. Most of my inventories in-game use SOs as I go between. Yep, I mean, scriptable objects are really good for certain things. It's just I don't use them often enough to really be comfortable with it. So I often just kind of like muck things around a bit. But yeah, let me just have a quick think. So I've added new events here. So these both need to implement iframe selectable. That's what I'm expecting on the other side. When I invoke them, I need to use whatever it is that comes in. So I pass it into swap tile, and then I do get map from tile on the scriptable object. I pass a tile in and I check the tile layer, but I don't store the tile anywhere. Let's just duplicate that. So let's do current tile map and also current tile SO and just track that here. And I've got it later when I need it. And this is going to be an editor tile scriptable object. And then I can pass that to my events. If I can find them. There. Cool. Now my errors should go away. Yep. There they go. Hey Sprint, how you doing? Stream's going good. I'm just implementing a fiddly little bit of a feature for I'll show you in a second. I'm just going to make sure everything's compiling. Cool. So I've got a scene. I don't need you anymore. I've got a scene that is basically not working. What have I broken now? Null reference. Update trap to play. Trap get item count. Why is that? Object reference not set to an instance of a thing. Get current item count. Is on the tower type SO. Should also be on my editor. Yeah, it's just an extension. Turn current item count. Okay, I don't know why that's breaking. Have a look. I like scriptable objects because it feels like a physical object more than just things in the inspector. Yep, that's a good point. Okay, so the trap being passed here is null. Okay. Why is that? I'm starting. Read. Oh, what's going on here? That's the wrong place. Is it? What line am I on? I feel like it's saying it's on this line, but that can't be right. Is it here? Paint tile? Yeah, it's here. Okay, so I'm painting the tiles at the start. Ah. Okay, cool. I can see what's going on there. So in this case, I am stumped. Let's go into paint tile and just do if current tile scriptable object not equal to null, then do your thing. Because if it is, we're in prop trouble. How are you doing, Sprint? Have you moved yet? I can't remember when you were saying you were planning to. Okay, I feel like this still isn't working. Yeah. Okay. So what's wrong with it now? So item frame UI. Okay, on tower placed. Where is that coming from? Ah, okay. So first of all, I need to reduce the item count and then update it. Okay, cool. Cool, tell me about it. How is it? You're living in New York now? Obviously don't, you know, dox yourself. Don't give me your address or anything ridiculous like that. But like, you having a good time? What are we doing here? We're unpainting the tile so we can increase. And when we're painting it, we want to decrease. Reduce even. Sure. Reduce, decrease, all same. Oh. That looked like it was working a bit. There we go. Look at that. Numbers changing. Okay. So it's working, but we are over reducing. Okay. Right, so we probably have to do an if statement in here for being able to. So where do we do that? Are we doing this in can spawn tower? Tower limit? What's that? What? Oh, it's a serialized field. Fine. Okay, so we set the limit from the current item count. Okay. I mean, there should be a better way of doing that. So let's just do paint tile coming from. Yeah, that's fine. Let's stick it right at the top. If current tile map SO not equal to null, if current tile map and current tile map SO dot get current item count greater than 0. Ah, no, that's not it. Less than 1. Return. And we don't need to do it for unpainting because we can always unpaint regardless of what the count is. Okay. Okay. Aha! Excellent. Okay. We probably want to have some sort of logic that rather than having to remove it and replace it, placing around the map, should just move it to wherever it needs to be, but that is scope creep for today. Okay. So let's quickly just build a bit of a level. Put some platforms in here. And I'm going to put the player spawn here. And we are going to save this. And we're going to test it. Okay, level paints, but we spawned here. We didn't spawn over here, which is where we wanted to spawn. What's our data looking like? Tile painter, debug. Are we even saving where that's gone? We haven't got any element tiles. Okay, so we're not even saving that at the moment. Good job. Let's go back. And so tile painter, level save, do. We don't even need this to be in a list. We can just have this as a single point. And now we're getting into some very custom behavior. Okay. Public vector 3 int player spawn. And int Tile painter. Paint tile. Current tile map. Set tile. Yeah, that's doing the actual painting. This is doing the storing. So store placed tile. First we remove it, then we get the right layer, and then we add it. Okay, so let's add a big if in here. If tile name is equal to, I don't even know what we've called it. Just gonna call it cheese for now. If we're placing the no player spawn, then we do player spawn is equal to position, and we return out. Similarly, in remove tile, we do player spawn is equal to null. Can I do that? No. Let's just go with vector reint 0. Don't know if that's even necessary, but fine. You know, that's actually probably not necessary. I'm just going to return out. Whatever, leave it in. Can't decide. Decisions, decisions. Okay, now I need to actually do some logging to figure out what it's actually called. So log out tile name. Oh, that's awful. Yeah, that can't be the name that we use. Yeah, cool. No, that's not okay. That will change far too often. We do about that. Okay. Let's move this in here. And reduce item count. And we're going to pass in the actual scriptable object. Because I feel like that's vastly more valuable. So we're going to go with editor tile SO. And we're probably going to add names to these properly, but let's just do .name for now. Try that again. Oh, compiler errors. Where are you coming from? There. Okay, so that's now just called background. This one's called wall. And that one's called player spawn. Right. Okay. Ground tiles, platform tiles, wall tiles, none. Okay, so that's broken. Why is that broken? Also, where is player spawn? There. Okay, fine. So that's not currently working because of... Because we are painting the tiles on start, we're not tracking them. Where is my background? So, there. Okay. That's coming in by default. Okay, let's try that now. Okay, weird. Not what I thought would happen. In fact, just wrong. What on earth is going on there? Oh, okay. Fine. Just running out of space. There, fine. I think that's right. Keeping up. I have no idea. I have no idea. I've got platform tiles, ground tiles. All tiles is 0. That's worrying me. Is that okay to be 0? I don't think it is. Okay. So, wall tile, background tile, platform tile. Those have something else. So basically, when I start the level, it should pre-populate everything with round tiles. I don't think that's right. I think those are supposed to be wall tiles. I think I've got something wrong in my logic. Okay, so background, ground, wall, walls, other, platform. I need to just step through it, I think. It's getting too late. My head is achyly not really doing what it's supposed to. Okay, so let's stick a breakpoint in there. Attach. And go. Okay. We're painting a tile at this point. Excellent, let's do that. Get tile from selected tile. If we have an editor scene and we have a current tile. Reduce the count. Update the thing. Don't care. Store. Place tile. This is what I care about now. We're getting our tile name, which is background. Correct. Is it? I think this shouldn't be background. Have I got the names the wrong way around? Background tile is the wall rule tile. That looks wrong. That's the thing, by default I'm painting walls. Okay, now it's working. Oh, I'm just getting myself really confused. Save. Close. And run. Okay. So the level is there. Works fine. Got myself a bit trapped. Fine. Funny. So I should be spawning over here though, because that's where I placed the spawner. So actually, let's have a look at that. Let's look at my data storage. I have my player spawn there. Great, that's what I want. So now what I've got to do is add a simplest thing possible is just to add the object in here. Let's add another one here. Let's call this checkpoint. Yeah, checkpoint. Call it player spawn. And then what we'll do is paint all tiles and then set player spawn. And this is basically just going to do player spawn dot transform equal to current level save dot player spawn. Position. Boom. Okay. And this is happening on start. I hope that's early enough. I might have to switch this to awake, but I'm not sure. Yep. Oh, no, I didn't place it. One sec. Grid. Player spawn. Still no. But the level start has moved, so it's execution order issue. Okay. In which case, I'm gonna move this to awake. And I'll leave the painting of tiles in here. Does this matter at all? Yes, it does. Okay, let's see if that's early enough. Nice. Boom. There we go. And I think that's where I'm going to leave it for tonight. Take that, level editor. Yeah. Okay. Appreciated, my friend. Appreciated. Okay. I'm just going to quickly check. That was weird. There's some weird stuff going on with Steam. Is that because it logged me out? Probably because it. Or that link that I posted earlier. Is the Steam live stream still working? Nope, the event finished. So it took me off air. Good to know. Oh, broadcast. Does look like it's still running. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Oh, learned something new about Steam. Good thing. Oh. Right, well, I'm done. Zuraith, thanks for sticking it out. Sprint, I imagine you've left by now, but it was good seeing you too. Shall we have a quick look-see who's online? Not really much going on. Shall we raid Tim Baudet? Baudet, or however his name is pronounced. Yeah, get your attacks in order, Zuraith. Do this. Work time. Alright. Well, it's only small, but let's... Oh no, I'm tired. It's so late. Let's not do a raid. Let's just call it. It was nice hanging out, guys. I'm quite happy with the progress we've made. I'm gonna stick something on Twitter in a second. But yeah, get some sleep. Who knows? My daughter might be up in 4 hours. I need the rest. Whether I deserve the rest is another thing. But yeah. Cool. Hopefully another stream on Thursday. Fingers crossed. So I shall see you guys then. Take care and bye bye. Ooh.